I'm John Craven with BevNet, and we're here at the 2016 Expo East show in Baltimore, Maryland, and we're at the Secret Squirrel booth, where I'm joined by Trevor Smith, the founder. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
So, Secret Squirrel, you guys have been around for how many years now?
Just under 5 years. We started in the Studio City Farmers Market in Los Angeles.
And the company basically has been producing cold brew since the beginning, and
Absolutely.
originally in glass bottles. It seems like recently a lot's been kind of going on for both the company and the product line. Can you bring us up to speed?
Absolutely. So after a couple years in the farmers market, learning the ropes and the business, we've expanded to a number of different Whole Foods regions, and recently, going into our 4th or 5th year, competition's going up, innovation's going up. And also our learnings around what it takes to run a proper beverage company have become apparent to us. So with that, we decided it's time for us to add a food safety measure, a kill step to our process, which is why we switched from glass to plastic. Yeah.
And I guess the company itself, though, has undergone an acquisition, right?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Or been acquired,
Yeah,
excuse me.
absolutely. Yeah, as of May, we were acquired by a group called Harris Freeman, the nation's largest private label tea packer. So they started a company called Pure Steeps, and Secret Squirrel will serve as the cornerstone to a business focused on beverages made from coffee and tea.
And that's kind of an interesting development there, if we're now talking about coffee and tea. So
right.
How would you describe kind of what the Secret Squirrel brand stands for then?
Sure thing. Well, I'd say Secret Squirrel brand stands for, flavor-wise, it stands for bold flavor, really. When I started the company, it's a personal preference of mine to have strong coffee flavor, Clean label is another aspect of our business. So as we start thinking about doing tea, it's very important that we do the same thing, It needs to be strong flavors, clean label, and if we can accomplish that, then I think it'll go well together. I do understand that coffee and tea people are very different sort of people, but if we can accomplish that, I think we'll be in a good place.
And what's the actual retail footprint of Secret Squirrel right now?
The past 5 years, we've just grown organically, starting in the Southern Pacific region, then moving it to the Rocky Mountain region, and these are Whole Foods regions. Then into the Southwest, then NorCal, and now Pacific Northwest.
So next stop, going east, maybe?
Next stop is absolutely going east. We're opening production facilities on the East Coast to match our West Coast facility, so we have the capability to service customers on the East Coast.
So let's talk a little bit just about the cold brew coffee category, since you're someone who's kind of watched a lot of it unfold, and I think you pointed out to me that there are something like 25 cold brew companies at the show.
Sure.
What's kind of your observation of just where the category's at? It seems like there are a lot of brands that don't necessarily have a point of differentiation.
Right. Yeah, I'd say we were lucky that we started so early in this category, and we stuck to certain principles all along the way. So at this point in the process, we don't have to take shortcuts. We still brew in what would you call it, the traditional way. We take freshly roasted beans, grind them, soak them in water for 20, 22 hours, and we filter it. And what I hear is that some companies are shortening that process, and you're seeing the effects in the quality of the product. So we're going to continue in that direction moving forward. We're all about innovation, though. So I see some other brands are doing some great things on the innovative side, innovation front. So we want to continue. But in a different sort of way, I think overall, as long as they're maintaining our clean label, strong coffee flavor and tea flavor, and ultimately maybe be known as a cold brew company as opposed to a coffee company.
So some of the new products you're kind of sampling here at the show, cold brew teas, and I know you've got some other stuff in the works. Is that stuff that's happening in 2016 or next year?
I'd say absolutely the new cold brew teas are going to happen in 2017. We're also looking at some vegan offerings under our coffee banner. I really like coconut milk, so we're going to see what we can do with that moving forward. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot for your time, Trevor, and good luck with the show here.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
All right.